Hello, friends of YouTube. It's been a minute. Today I wanted to take a look at the Wilderness Hunter Crocker by the Furay Planet, or the Furay Planet line by Maestro Union, the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive color I ordered. Before I get into that really quickly, though, I just wanted to say that I never intended to try to become a reviewer. Reviewing was not something that I ever really saw myself doing or getting into. It's just that I took a long break from Instagram, which I'm back now, but I had taken a long break and I just wanted to continue to mess with my figure somehow or do something just to stay active with the hobby. So I started doing reviews only on figures that I was really excited about, that I had on pre-order for a long time, that I had a lot of hype for, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait to get into this, right? And I don't know if it's because I only order stuff that I'm super, super into and I have a high hype level, but it seems like every time I do a review, I end up being super negative because I'm not liking the figure. There's something wrong with the figure. And I don't want to be known as some negative reviewer or negative guy who hates everything, because that's not how I am. I've just been really disappointed by stuff that I've ordered. And this is no different. I haven't even opened it yet. But without opening, I can tell you right now that the color scheme is nothing like... I ordered the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive color variant because it's closer to the 2012 Nickelodeon Turtle series than the other color was. So that's why I got this version. The color that it came out is nothing even close to what was advertised. Not only that, they didn't paint the hands or feet the colors of the variant. So the hands and feet are the colors of the regular version, and then they just threw some teal, and I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys, but I'm not trying to hate on this thing. I'm not finding reasons to be negative about everything that I review. This one, without even opening it, I can already tell there's going to be some stuff that sucks. So hopefully there's some stuff that makes up for that, but let's get into it. So there's that side of the box, or here's the side of the box. The wife. Okay, wife was calling. Back to this. So there's the side, Furay Planet. There is the figure in the color that it was supposed to come in. And there's the other side. Cool picture, cool artwork. And yeah, alright. Alright, so I just took this guy out for the first time, and I can say that the joints all feel really good. There's no stuck joints at all. Everything moves really smoothly. It's a little more on the looser side than it is on the firm side, but nothing that obviously you see he holds a pose fine. His jaw works fine. All the joints are good. Now, I'm just going to get into the negative right off the bat so I can get it out of the way, because this is the same company that makes these samurai animals spring turtle figure, basically Leonardo, but they can't call him Leonardo. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I reviewed that before, plus he's been around for a while. He's pretty popular. And I really like that figure. This is the same line, and so it's on par with the paint apps and the, as far as the quality of the paint apps and the joints and things like that. So it looks good. Now, the things I was talking about. So, first of all, his color is nothing like what was advertised. Not even close. Especially around the mouth area and the head. Now, this is cool because it does give it a little more personality and a little more variation, a little more color. But they did this really weird... He doesn't have it anywhere really on his body. Well, he has a little on his pants. Nowhere on his body does he have a white wash, except the top of his head. You know what? On camera, it actually looks cool. In person, it doesn't look that cool. It looks strange. But you know what? On camera, that looks pretty cool. So I guess I gotta shut my mouth. And I mainly do photography with my figures. It's not like I collect to collect most of the time. So I guess that's not a big complaint. It actually looks kind of cool. Still, the paint, especially around the mouth, is nothing like what was advertised. And like I said, they did not match his hands or feet. The feet, it's not that big a deal because he has pants, so there's no like stark contrast. But the hands, you just go straight from the paint scheme of the exclusive version directly into the paint scheme of the regular version. And it's a huge contrast, and it does not look good. He looks like he's wearing gloves almost. Where you can really see it, on the accessory pack, the tail is the correct color. And right next to it are the hands, which are for the other color. I guess the more light you get on it, maybe there's... Oh, the way that looks like they match. But they... in person, they don't. The hands are very dark, and they don't look like they go with the figure, which you can clearly see by looking here. So that sucks. But besides that, the accessories are pretty cool. So right now he has on a neck piece that's curved off to his right. And in order to keep the neck like lines really clean and the joints, you know, not being gappy, they did that. And then they give you a straight ahead looking neck joint. Oh, sorry, is that the... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the curved off to the left, to his left neck joint. And then there's a straight neck joint. So you would just replace the one that he has on now to make him look straight or make him look to the other direction. That was very cool. Makes the articulation look really clean. And then he comes with a giant shotgun and giant, I guess, machete or just some kind of blade. And then, I don't know if you would include the tail as an accessory, but he comes with the tail, the two pointing hands, which I guess would... No, he has basically trigger finger hands on him. So two pointing hands, two wide open, splayed out hands, two different types of like satchels here, his hat, and then some giant like restraints or like giant cuffs, as if he broke out of somewhere or was a prisoner. So yeah. Yeah. All right, let me get into... Oh, and then I guess technically his vest is an accessory because it comes off. It's cool. At first I was like, I don't get it. What the heck? But it's growing on me. It's kind of funny. So the front is like a red camo pattern, and the back is money. Oops. What did I do to the legs here? There. The back is money. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a reference to something. I don't remember, but yeah, it's cool. It grew on me. But that does come off, and I will be keeping him with no vest because that's how the Nickelodeon 2012 series Leatherhead looked. Okay, let me get into some articulation. All right. So as you already saw, he does have an articulated jaw. Opens up pretty big. On the neck, regardless of which neck piece you have in, pretty much just rotates this direction. And the arms, or the shoulders rather, only go up about that much due to his bulk and the fact that his back is curved so far forward. So when you're lifting them up, you're actually like lifting them into his lats, And there's the wife again. Anyway, yeah, so when you're lifting his shoulders, like you're lifting it into his lats because he's bent so far forward. So it's a little awkward. But, yeah, about that high. And then he raises them, but you have to sort of bring them outward too to get around that piece there. But he does raise them. Oops, up pretty high. And then he has the bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, but they go, let's see, what would you call that? About 90? Yeah, just about 90. The articulation in the torso is kind of weird. This, I don't know if this would be the only crunch, but it really doesn't move. And it's pretty loose. If you put it back, it just falls back forward. If you flop it forward, kind of flops back too. So that's kind of useless. You do get a little twist there, in addition to having some twist at the waist. Not a whole lot there though. And then the legs kick out pretty far. Oh, I didn't go over the wrists. The wrists are in this type of peg. Let me see. Sort of like a Storm Collectibles or like a large figure arts type peg, where you just put it on a ball peg and it rotates in there freely. So you get a little side to side, a little up and down. You get a twist. Where was I? Oh yeah, legs. Pretty far. I think I could continue to go. Yeah, pretty far. Single jointed knee. Sorry, my angles are horrible. Single jointed knee, more than 90 degrees. Or I guess maybe it looks like it because of the shape of the calf, but yeah, about 90 or more than 90. And the foot, it does have a joint here where it goes up and down. Looks like mine are stuck. This one moves a little, but they're pretty much stuck. And then it does have a rocker, but only the front part of the foot rocks, not the heel. But I guess that's cool. But with this guy, he's actually pretty dang heavy. So I would think that you're going to want to keep the feet as flat as possible at all times. Sorry, I don't know if that whole thing was like off camera or what I'm doing, but I'm kind of in a hurry now since the couple of phone calls gave me a couple of things to do real quick. So yeah, sorry, comment if there's something else you wanted to see that I didn't do. Go ahead and leave a comment on the articulation. But yeah, the more I mess with this guy, he's pretty cool. And I'm starting to think, like, who cares about those issues that I have? Now, the hands, they do stick out a lot. And the paint scheme is way too light in the front compared to what was shown. Especially the mouth and, like, the biceps, the upper arms. They're just so light. I wish there was just more of the dark color. See here in the back, he looks great. That's right. I didn't do the tail. Sorry. The tail, it doesn't do a whole lot of side to side. It goes about that much. That much. So either kind of straight or off to the side. But it does twist. The whole thing twists. Oh, I twisted it off. It does. The whole thing twists there at the base, or each segment twists as well. So by twisting the segments, you can sort of get it to look like it's leaning or it's twisting in a different direction too. But yeah, it's it's cool. But this guy, as I'm like messing with him, he's definitely growing on me. is for sure my like go-to Nickelodeon 2012 Leatherhead. I don't know if I'm gonna change the paint on him a little bit or leave him as is. I think I could put up with most of it, just not what's around like the mouth. Looks like he was eating Cheetos or something. Yeah, sorry, I ran out of time. Family life, too many kids, stuff to do. But yeah, this is the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, rolling around in Cheetos, Leatherhead, or not Leatherhead. He is the Wilderness Hunter Crocker. I didn't have time to put his accessories on or in his hands and stuff like that. I just gotta go. That's all I can do. But thanks for watching if you got this far. Hopefully you found it informative, even a little bit. And yeah, he grew on me. He's pretty cool. Accessories and articulation. He's pretty cool. And we'll see. We'll see what I do with the paint in the future. Thanks a lot. Take care. Quick, inside the comic book, there was also some instructions. Lift up the arms to the rear to get the vest on and off. That's how I did it anyway. Two-tailed ends of the chain can be locked to keep Crocker handcuffed. That's pretty cool. The handcuffs can be hung on the hook to make full accessories storage. All right, a little bit of a translation problem there, but yeah, you get it.